Hi, have you been thinking lately of opening your own business? Do you feel like you would like to quit your job and work on your own thing, but you feel like you don't have any business skills? Maybe you're a simple guy or girl. What can you do in this case? Well, stick around and I'm gonna present to you some very doable and realistic business ideas that you can work on it straight away, and you can do it in your spare time as a part-time thing. I will call these realistic business ideas that can work even if you are a complete beginner and you have no experience in business at all. Okay, now you need to know that owning your business is not easy. It's perfectly doable, everyone can do it, but you need to put the necessary time, the actions, the consistency. You need to work and put your energy into it. So how I said, let's imagine you don't have any entrepreneurial skills, you don't have any friends in business, you don't have any experience. What could be very realistic business ideas? Okay, before proceeding further, I want to say that you need to first have a realistic also expectation and idea about businesses. Like sometimes, or in most cases, to manage to build a good business, it can take anywhere from 5 to 10 years. I personally know people that just after 10 years they crack the code and they have a functional business that brings profit, that gives them some free time and so on. You need to understand that it is possible, but sometimes it can take longer. Now, you can be one of those special people that has the good relationships and you have the good skills already, or somehow it can happen for you quicker. So I'm not saying it's not possible. It can happen maybe in 1-2 years to go very profitable. But let's put the worst scenario that it can take anywhere from 5 to 10 years. But after that, you will get the sweet fruits of having your own business. Now I will present to you 3 business ideas that they are based a bit on delayed gratification. So it will not be instant. You will need to work on it. But anyway, how we said, if you don't have any other skills, you will need a job to sustain yourself. So you're gonna need to build your business alongside you working full time. You can start working on your business as a part-time, so just in weekends or in the afternoon and weekends and so on. So here are the 3 businesses that I'm referring to. One could be podcasting, content creation, doing videos for YouTube. This all falls into this category. Second is writing a book. Yeah, this is not really a business, but imagine you're someone that doesn't have any experience, doesn't have any friends in the field, doesn't have any business knowledge, doesn't really understand business. So why not, while you're working full time, put all your time and efforts after you finished work and in the weekends in writing a book on any subject that you're passionate about. And I think we are all passionate about a certain subject. And if we are not, you can find one. Just put it in your mind and do it. And number 3, creating a digital product. That can mean anything from online course, graphic templates, music, sound effects, anything like that. Okay, maybe you heard about all these 3 business ideas that I just told you, or maybe you're already trying one of them. But now let me explain you how you can integrate all of these 3 ideas into one. You can start this in your spare time and then go full time at one point if you are consistent and you take the necessary action, train yourself, get the knowledge and put it to work. Okay, so firstly, you will start the podcast or the video content creation and you're gonna post regularly at least 2 times a month. This is if you do long form content, but if you do shorts like for TikTok or YouTube or Insta Reels, maybe you should do, I don't know, few a week. After you get traction and you get followers, you can start working on your digital product or your book, whichever is easier to you. Then you will promote these products to your audience and hopefully you're gonna get some revenue from it, enough that will allow you to go full time on this after. Let's say you released a digital product, a course. Then after this, you can work on a book, for example, or you can work on another digital product, another course, or you could release the book and after that you can work on another book. It all depends on you. But you see, you get the idea. It all kind of has a good synergy. It kind of ties up into each other. Okay, so this was the idea. For me, it sounds very doable, very realistic in case you don't have any skills, because it's a part-time thing. So you can do this in your spare time. You can get the knowledge, you can get the expertise, courses, actioning, and you can learn basically how you do it. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you, because anyway you're a novice, anyway you don't know anything about anything, so you need to learn, no? So even if it takes you 5 to 10 years, imagine your life will be anyway changed by this. But for you skepticals, let's address few concerns that you might have relating to this idea. Concern number 1, it is time consuming. Yes, it is time consuming. But what else are you gonna do with your time? Are you just gonna waste your time? Are you just gonna watch Netflix, scroll social media, waste your time with people that has no aspirations and no ambitions in life? What you gonna do with your time anyway? Concern number 2, I don't have the necessary skills, I don't know video creation or whatever else is needed. So, go and get them. Information is everywhere. You can get them either free from YouTube, or you can go on websites like Udemy. They have very cheap and affordable courses ranging from £15 to 50 or to 100, it depends. And if you watch the prices, they all the time have promotions. So sometimes you can get a course with 50% off. The information is already there, so don't think in advance what problems you're gonna have. You just need to start doing, and after, while you're doing and running into problems, you're gonna solve them one by one. Don't think up front for everything that can go wrong, because you're gonna find a lot of reasons. Think up front of all the reasons that it can work, why it will be good if it works, how many benefits you're gonna have if this works. So don't think at the negatives, because you're gonna find. Think just about positives. Concern number 3, I don't have the tools. Well, start with what you have. Start with your mobile phone, with your laptop, PC, whatever. In the beginning, you need to realize it doesn't matter the production value. It matters the content and the value that you put in the content. And with time, when you get better and you get traction and things start to work out, you're upgrading slowly. You buy a microphone, you buy a bit better camera, and so on. Concern number 4, it might not work. Yes, it's true. It could be possible not to work. But even if it doesn't work, let's imagine the following scenario. You did this for 4 or 5 years. You worked on your channel, maybe even write a book in the same time, who knows. But let's say you did just the YouTube channel, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, yeah? And you did this for 4 years, and it didn't work, or it doesn't show any results yet. But in the meantime, you acquire skills like making videos, editing videos, copywriting, graphic design, a bit of marketing, social media skills, and maybe some other skills that all go into this one. So imagine, even if you tried it and it doesn't work, you still got a lot of new skills. Now, what can you do with these skills? Say, after this period of time, you can, because you have a taste of all these skills, you have an idea of which of these skills you like more. So maybe, for example, you like video editing more, or you like copywriting more, depends. Then you can go online and get some online courses about the subject that you like the most. Get your certificates, and after, make a CV and put on your CV all the skills that you have. Put the courses with a certificate that will back up your skill. Put as an experience the 4 years that you worked on this, or 5 or whatever. And I don't know if you can see, you already have a very strong CV now. And then apply every day to jobs, and you're gonna get for sure a much better job than probably the one that you currently have. You get the idea. Will all these skills not worth your time? I think they do. And even if the original plan will not work for you, it will give you so many ideas that you can pivot into. So you can change direction after, because you have an idea. You're gonna get more ideas with time, and you can pivot to anything else. So I'm sure you will gonna be winning even if the original idea fails. It all depends how you choose to look on things. And what else are you gonna do with all that free time? And you're just gonna waste it? Or try things. And you try once, you can try twice, you can try as many times as needed. You will eventually get there if you really want it. If you really put the action and you are consistent and trying your best, it's impossible not to make it. You can do this. Anyone can do this. It's all about your mindset. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Go and read this. Then go and watch Bob Proctor videos on YouTube, and I guarantee you're gonna achieve anything you want. The conclusion of the video is, if you're a beginner, you have no experience, and you want to do a business, this is one way you can build a business or achieve some great things by you working on it in your free time and acquiring skills and practicing them and having the mindset to do it. What else are you gonna do with your time? Let's think about, even if you will choose the easiest way. Let's say you're just going to your regular job and Monday to Friday or whatever the schedule is, and in your free time you decided you're gonna write a book, and the only thing you do is go to work and on your free time write a book. And it doesn't need to be like quick or something. Maybe you will finish a book in 2-3 years, or it can be quicker, but you get just for the example. And at one point you have written a book and you're gonna publish that book. You can then after go to podcasts, go to promote it online, on social media and things like that, because you have a thing that you can show to the world. You have reasons to go public. You have reasons to go to podcast. You have reasons to go and share something with the world. You say, okay, look, I write this book. And this book that I write, it can help people with this problem. Or this book that I helped, it's very interesting. Or anything like that, you get me? So imagine even if you take the path of least resistance. So you just working on your book, and you still can maybe go out sometimes. You don't need to be as strict. You just do it when you have time. Then after you have a reason why to go and promote it, and you don't know what opportunities will arise from there. Or maybe after you finish one book, you're gonna start writing another one, and it doesn't matter if you have or you don't have the experience. You're gonna gain the experience. Nobody had the experience when they first write a book. When they first write their first book, nobody had the experience. So stop thinking about that. You don't need the experience. You just do it. You will find your way. You will find how to do it. So what are you waiting for? I hope I give you some motivation and some inspiration. Now, go and get it done. See you in the next one.